Our purple hair umbrella girl's dripping. So she's gonna be the first half of the banner. And then the vampire, the other guy's gonna be in the second half. Welcome back to Sphere and Peachy. Wait, were we right? Either anomaly. We were correct about her. I was speculating about her attribute. Without seeing any dreams, I was thinking her color's purple. And then I felt like we could get an Ether anomaly character. Given that we already had Ether attack. Turns out she is our, well, we pretty much got confirmed with the set that was releasing too. Curse ZZZ for not having this character earlier. Would you have played longer? She's not as good as Frolova though, because it seems like you wouldn't come back to playing the game for her. Do not close the window, for the birds will bring love and carry away death. Robbers, thieves, call us whatever you want, for we do not bother with the opinions of worthless trash. My parasol shall only be shared with Lord Phaethon. I truly wish Lord Phaethon's gaze would linger only on me. Does she really like Phaethon? Lord Phaethon's gaze? Wait. You pray gacha games have more male characters so you can save your pose. I see. But gacha games know that's usually not what they want to be doing. Welcome back to Siren. Yeah, her color makes sense with the disc clue as well. Welcome back to Yuffie, by the way, from earlier. ZTM Boss, welcome back. And Furen Cousin. She does look pretty. Mockingbird is Robin's worst enemy. Wait, how come? Non-the Ace Enjoyer, welcome back. You almost finished Monster Hunter Wild? I haven't started yet. How has Monster Hunter Wild been? She looks a little like Kachin with lighter hair. Her demeanor feels very different than Kachin though. Thank you, Ali Doge, for the 15 months resub. Happy 15 months. Thank you for supporting this stream. Little Rookie says you saved for Brand for the first time. You saved so many astrites, like 120 pulls, but now you're in the saving mode. Do you want to? Is it time to skip Brand and then pull for Cantarella? Or our upcoming characters? Pyrite! Thank you, Pyrite, for the 13 months resub. Welcome back. Thank you for the tier 3 resub. I didn't expect her to be a Phaethon simp. Finally, someone who is aggressive on being wise GF. Also our Bell GF. Oh, I guess it's both twins exist. Maybe she doesn't like the specific person. She likes the title. And then once she finds out it's the two of us, it's gonna be a different story. That's Phaethon and not specifically Wise and Belle. I wonder if she technically met us in the event, but she might not have known who we were.
So I get to stay home and lurk on stream SW.
Watson, welcome back. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you for the 9 months resub. Happy 9 months. Hope you get better. Get well soon. Patty Cakes, welcome back. Thank you for watching my videos on YouTube. Oh, for Pirate, let me know if there's a song you like me to play on stream. And N99 can always DM me on Discord, or you can try posting in chat. Let me scroll down. Zerax says if you hadn't already played ZZZ and known it was garbage, yikes, I would have downloaded for this. Wait, but is it different for Wuthering Waves with Frolova? Would you actually download the game for Frolova? Have you? I guess you never played Wuthering Waves, so it would be different. Haven't experienced it yourself, whereas you actually played ZZZ in the beginning. You think Monster Hunter Wild is great, but there are a couple of changes they did from beta to now, or changes after release. You knew something was off. 2 agents in a row without an anomaly. Back to status quo. I'm curious. I'm really curious how Vivian's going to play. You're conflicted on whether to pull based on the new disk drive. Based on the new disk drive set, it does feel like it's made for a sub DPS. But you already have Bernice and Julian for either damage. She probably has some other things going for her. Like she maybe has like built-in increased anomaly damage taken or something. You're gonna have to skip Zambi for Vivian? Cause you can't skip Trigger. Trigger does feel... You can say Trigger might be more useful for across your teams, because she can be a stunner for everyone, where Zambi is a DPS. You could always pull for Zambi on the rerun later. Haven't played Wuthering Waves, so it's worth trying with a nice character. Looks like we'll see Xerax on Wuthering Waves soon. By soon, I mean half... Frolova probably releasing, I predict, in half a year, like 4 or 5 months. I don't think she's lined up to release in the next few patches. Skipping everyone for Vivian? I feel like some people would just skip both Zambi and Trigger. Especially because it seems like those two have some synergies together. So you could skip the whole package and then just go for the next characters. ZZZ 2.0 is also coming up. So I wonder, some people might just skip and save till 2.x. Where the VTuber girls are probably releasing in 2.x. You just started ZZZ, but there's so many events. But you're confused as a new player. Can take it at your own pace as a new player. Focus on probably the main quest, and then just leveling up your internal level. And then you can check out the quests when you're taking a break from the main quest. Oh no, Sasagra, Ambi skip? Can't skip best burger girl. You could say everyone already has Ambi. So if you're skipping Super Ambi, at least you still have the base Ambi. You're getting Bernice, Julia, maybe Trigger too. You have to pull for Trigger and sadly you have to skip Vivian. If you get lucky on Trigger, you might be able to still get Vivian. It's not Monster Hunter Wild beta related. Oh, it's about the current game mechanic. From old Monster Hunter to the new one. I see. There's no canteen in the wild, unlike in World. La Dreams, welcome back. Happy 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months of support. We're skipping all till Sunbringer, our next Void Hunter. You have enough characters in ZZZ to now pull till... probably like a few years down the road. Not pull until you really like a character. Oh, I needed to play... I haven't decided whether I'm pulling Evelyn yet. I needed to play Ambi a bit more. Let me drink some water. Thank you, Serum, for the hydrate earlier. Foul Peasant, welcome back. Bernice's W engine is pretty good for her, but not a must pull. So you can see how many pulls it takes you to get Bernice and then see if you want to pull for her W engine. Can also depend on if you're trying to save pulls for Ambi, Trigger, and now we have our upcoming Vivian. I like her in the art. But she doesn't move that much. The L2DR for ZZZ, the characters move very little compared to the L2DR for the Wuthering Waves character teasers. Honestly, Sasagra, you'll probably skip a lot of gacha characters this year. Because you're trying to save to buy a house? That sounds exciting. Good luck on your house hunting adventures. I think all your accounts should be fairly strong too. So you can pull for only the characters that you really like and then you don't have to go all into them. Because I remember you also said when you pull for your C6, E6 characters, you have less fun with them. So you can only just pull, you can pull for just your E0 or C0 characters. And then pair them with your stronger characters. Pull her so Astra don't get lonely. Astra has me. Evo 7, Ambio 7, says Nick. Glad you like my emotes, Dark Souls PTD. I have some more coming up. It's almost finished. Welcome, Dav. You want Drew's engine, Trigger, and Vivian. You're cooked. Sure, you can have a talk with your wallet and see how it feels.
Rawr.
Thank you, Hoshi, for resubscribing. Welcome back to Hoshi. Happy 12 months. Thank you for the 1 year of support. Let me drink some water. What's her speculated team? Based on her drive disc for Vivian, feels like Vivian is she's gonna be a sub DPS. So she probably can pair with, let's say, Miyabi. If she triggers, seems like she's off field, and then she can potentially trigger anomalies off field. So one of her teams is likely with Miyabi. And then I think it depends on what she does. If her abilities are like increase anomaly damage taken or something, she can go on a bunch of your anomaly teams. Your anomaly teams where you're just trying to proc, like she can probably go with Jane. Your anomaly teams where you're on field your anomaly character, and then she buffs your damage and then triggers random disorders in the back. Maybe she'll be like a support anomaly, and then we can play the triple anomaly team. She would have to buff anomaly by quite a bit. Like you would be able to play your triple Miyabi, Vivian, Bernice. I was thinking you could also play like your Jane, Bernice plus Vivian, instead of having your double anomaly plus your support character. You're finally going to have a full M16 Miyabi, Astra, Vivian. Yeah, since Astra, Ether, Vivian, Ether feels like they combo on the Miyabi team. Because then you can just proc Ether anomaly more quickly. And then you can trigger disorder for Miyabi. Maybe I wouldn't have downloaded it. Oh, because she can't play well as her own. Let me see what it says about the Mockingbirds. Your only anomaly is Piper, so they shall become best friends. Piper has been surprisingly useful since the beginning of the game. You hope Jane gets a new team that helps her out. Jane wasn't rerunning next patch. I was thinking they might not MOC, our Shiyu defense might have more physical weak enemies around when Jane reruns. What do you think about her kit? I don't think we know her kit yet, but based on the drive discs, the drive disc seems to imply that she will be an off-fielder. I feel like it's a bit too much of a coincidence that they dripped Vivian on the exact same day where Brand releases in Asia. They definitely have a bit of a rivalry going on. The escape tool was made by Vivian. I taught her how to make it. Vivian introduced me to one of my jobs. Please forgive me for borrowing your light in the dim night. Vivian almost feels like she could be based on her. She seems to have a lot of obsessions over our faith. It reminded me a bit of our usual characters in Wuthering Waves, where they really like our rover. Imagine feeling the need to compete against an NPC pirate. Well, they don't have anything to lose by drip marketing Vivian. So I feel like it's like, well, we don't have a specific date. Might as well release it on a day where it might have a bit more of a extra effect. Would you recommend pulling Vivian from Miyabi comp if I don't have Yanagi? I think we'll need to figure out what Vivian does. Most likely she will work well with Miyabi though. 欢迎回来新加坡外星人 Congrats on your brand. Competition is healthy for the consumer. Maybe we'll have not Echo. Maybe we'll have disk drive and relic setups in our other games soon. Thank you, SD Crow, for the 12 months resub. Happy 12 months. After using the Echo setup feature on Wuthering Waves, I really feel like Star Roll could use relic setups. Just because there's so many builds you can go on your characters in Star Roll, like whether you want to put them on your fast eagle set, or whether you want to put them on like a slow set, or like a DPS set, or like your quantum set. But then usually Usually I get too lazy and then I don't want to change any of the characters' relics around, because you have to click them and like re-equip one by one. Who has time to go around and change all your relic discs every other like run? So I feel like I end up never really changing my builds and then just making like an all-around build. But it would actually be really useful in Star Rule, where you have the use for like multiple different types of builds. I can easily one click. Too soon to tell. What if she's an anomaly DPS? Well, based on her drive disc, it didn't seem like she would be a main DPS. But we'll see as we get closer. As long as Vivian can proc Disorder, she could be like one of the first anomaly characters where I was thinking she could be anomaly support, where she herself doesn't deal that much damage, but she buffs anomaly teams, and then we could play our triple anomaly teams. You never felt the need for loadouts and Wuthering Waves? I kind of did. I feel like it's really useful to have loadouts and Wuthering Waves because I can save one of our moonlit set, and then I can just use it interchangeably on all my supports. Now for Hoyo games, where it's more useful, you can argue. We don't have any of the relic setups or artifact setups. What if she enables super anomaly with 3 elements? They could do that. Vivian will become main DPS at M6. Hey, usually the M6 makes them quite strong. All the M6s usually make them really strong.